Hey, this is Scott Cole from whentobuyandSellStocks.com, and I wanted to present a stock today that really broke out, and it has a classical trading pattern that led to this breakout. And the stock in question is FTK, Flotek Industries, and stock ended up on the day over 15%. So what we're looking at here is over at the far right is today's trading activity, and it opened at 10:50 and then closed at 12:18. The 52-week high in this stock was 1077. Now, what I'm looking at here is the high back in July, and then we have a high here in December, and in between was this basing pattern. The stock high in July was, as we mentioned, over $10, and then it traded down to under $5, and then it carved out this pattern that is known as the cup with handle. And you can see this kind of tracing of this cup, and we can turn this into a weekly chart, and you can also see this pattern. So it started out over here. Here's your low down here, recent high, and then that's the cup. And then the last couple of weeks form the handle. Now, the other interesting thing is that, and this is what I really like to see in a stock, is a pattern within a pattern. So we just showed you the large cup with handle going back to July and finishing in December, and then that's the cup, and then the handle would be from this high on December 7th, low December 14th, and then right there, and then you have until today's breakout. That's your handle part of this cup with handle. Now, what you see on the far right part of the chart is in the month of December, the stock formed a much smaller cup with handle, as I just mentioned, from December 7th to the low on the 14th, and then there's a high there on the 28th, and then 3 more trading days. That's your handle part, and then the breakout today. So this formation was made famous by William O'Neill, in his book, How to Make Money in Stocks. O'Neill is the founder of Investors Business Daily, and that book that he wrote is a classic stock market book that I think everybody should read, anybody who's got an interest in investing and trading. Normally what you would like to see is this pattern traced out and accompanied with some strong fundamentals. So the CAN SLIM stands for current earnings, annual earnings, and some other stuff. The M at the end is the market direction, and you're looking for new products. I think it's current earnings, annual earnings, new products, and such like that. So you can go ahead and do that research. Actually, you can probably look it up on the internet. But this is your classical chart pattern. I typically only pay attention to the technicals, so I wouldn't even really bother with the earnings and all that stuff. My feeling is that all that stuff is always priced into the stock. But this is a great pattern to learn. And I really like the idea of seeing the smaller pattern within the larger pattern and then the breakout of that smaller pattern leads to the breakout of the larger pattern. Anytime I see that, as far as any kind of a stock pattern, whether it's a big triangle with a small triangle within it, I like that idea of trading those kind of breakouts. Now, what I will do with this particular, this is not a specific strategy outlined in our ebook, but it's a strategy that we pay attention to and present in on our website, whentobuyandSellStocks.com. Now, what you would do here with if you were trading according to how O'Neill would have traded this, you would have set a stop below the breakout price, which is about 1070. You probably get in about 1080, and you would place a stop 7% below that, so about 70 to 75 cents below that for your 7% rule. That would be your stop loss there. I don't really like that idea. I like to use the typical trading range of the stock and use an algorithm to place my stops based on its volatility. So, but that's one idea, that 7% rule. So keep this in mind. This kind of a stock pattern, keep an eye out for it. I uncovered the stock by just looking for stocks that are trading strong relative to the rest of the market. So this came up on my radar yesterday, and here we are today, sitting up about 15% higher. So we'll keep this one in mind for future reference for other trading opportunities as well. We'll look for other patterns that might develop since it's now a hot stock, and we'll catch you down the road in some other videos.